All right, welcome back. Before we really get into it, it's with a sad and heavy heart that I must relay some terrible news. I had gotten word that my longtime online mentor, Bob Proctor, has sadly passed away at the age of 88. Now, I've never met or spoken with Mr. Proctor in person, but I've viewed so much of his material that I felt like I knew him. His work, particularly with the subconscious and paradigms, was vitally instrumental in my being able to logically put everything together when figuring out just how magic works. So, in many respects, his work was foundational to my own. Frater Xavier would not exist, at least not in the form that you know me, without Bob Proctor and many of the other mentors that I have. In fact, one of the first videos that I ever linked to on this channel was a Bob Proctor video, where I said to go watch his video first because I was going to build and expand upon it. So this one is deeply personal to me. I am very saddened to hear of his passing. Now, I love Bob Proctor. I love his work. My heart and sympathies go out to his family, and may he rest in peace. He was one of the greats. Next up, I wanted to address those of you who are complaining about the clip videos, the shorts. I believe people to have the wrong idea or impression about them. Like this guy who says, regular content is gone. Want a new venue? Go start a TikTok channel with shorts. People can watch your stuff without you editing it. Someone else writes, please stop this shorts. It's stopping me from watching your channel. I now absolutely dislike entering your page. There was someone else who commented, it's lazy to just make clips. But that's on top of me putting out the regular weekly videos. So you're actually getting more content. So how is that lazier? You're literally complaining about getting more content. Now, granted, that content is a rehash of older content, but a refresher is important every now and then. And so I'm highlighting the best moments and lessons on the channel in the form of digestible clips. Someone else objected to the clips by saying it would harm people because it wasn't in the full context of the entire lesson. But yet the clips are meant to draw people to the full lesson. That's why they have a link at the end of each and every one to go view the full video for those interested. Plus, it's a way to help grow the channel. You're either growing or you're dying. Look, I get it if you don't want to watch the clips, that's perfectly fine. It's easy to tell if it's a clip because they'll be about 1 minute and 45 seconds long. If you just want the weekly videos, then the schedule is Thursdays. Now, that's not set in stone, but that's what I shoot for. So then just check back on Thursdays. I never really anticipated or thought that people would start complaining about me putting out too much content. When before people used to complain I didn't put out enough content. Once a week isn't enough. Or they want me to release it on a separate clip channel. But that would miss the entire purpose of doing this. Who am I going to go get to watch the full video on a channel with 0 subscribers? I mean, really, I'm damned if I do, damned if I don't. I'm going to continue with the clips for now, and then maybe back off of it for a while if it becomes too much of a problem. But it's certainly dissuading me from wanting to do anything else or new if all I'm going to receive are complaints. And truth be told, I'm becoming quite tempted to turn off comments again. Not because I don't want you to be able to express your opinion. It's just I have a lot of people that have been being very rude and disrespectful about it lately, because then it creates more work for me to have to remove their comments and ban them. So, fair warning, Frater doesn't play. If you're going to comment and tell me you don't like something, then that's fine, but just be respectful about it. We don't want a few bad apples to spoil the whole bunch. Okay? And I just want to say there are some people who do enjoy the clips and have commented as much. But for some reason, it appears to be something that is quite divisive. Some people really like it and get it, but then there's others who can't stand the clip format. So if anyone has any suggestions on a better way of doing it to make it more palpable for people, let me know. Maybe cut back and not put out as many during the week. I don't know. I create them in batches and then just schedule them out. I can always change the schedule. So let me know what you think about it, and I'll see what I could do, but no promises. Now, as per the last video, some of you may be wondering if I ended up going back into the hospital. No, I did not. I saw the doctor, and he wanted me to continue treating it at home and just keeping an eye on it. It is getting better, but it's slow going. I'm supposed to just touch base with the doctor every week or so. In the meantime, however, I'm going to be working on getting caught up. The whole ordeal has put me quite behind. I'm no longer a few weeks ahead in recordings anymore. So what I record on Monday is what I'm going to be releasing on Thursday, and that's the way it's going to be for a while until I find the extra time to squeeze in an extra recording or two. But this is why I work to get ahead in the first place, is for situations like this, where the unexpected happens so that it don't completely wreck my schedule, that I still have some content that I can release. But now I just got to work on getting that buffer back. Now, I realize that this video isn't really a lesson, it's more of an update, and probably better suited for the Thoth Life videos, except that everything in this video people need to be aware of, not just members only. You know, Bob Proctor, the clips. So on occasion, I do have to do a public update video. One last thing before I go, and I should have done this a long time ago. It's just with so much been going on with the kitten surgery and then my hospitalization and the insanity of the holidays, it kind of just got lost in the shuffle. But I want to make up for it here by giving a shout out to the Lovers Hermetic Supply. I have received your package of gifts. I want to thank you so much for them. That is quite generous of you. It was quite an assortment of candles and other things. I especially like the gold infused candle. All great stuff. Thank you so much. I'm going to leave a link to the Lovers Hermetic Supply in the description. And of course, I also want to give a shout out to my Patreon and Subscribestar supporters who are greatly appreciated. Ahmad Rashid, Andrew Baukamp, Bardan, Flutterlust9, J Dodge, Yadiva Montalegre, Jeff Montes, Liam Niedrich Jr., Matthew Della Garza, Nick Giacara, Rafat Kanovic, Wendy Pantages, Frater Omar, Justin Mai, Kevin Johnson, and a few others who do not wish to be named. Thank you so much for your patronage and continuing support. And that will about do it for today, but I do have a lot more coming up, including wrapping up the astrology signs with the sign of Pisces. I certainly look forward to completing that, and I will see you soon. Take care.